Right now I need medical. Shot fired!
Just to confirm, we have 3 officers hit. Is that correct?
Get out of here!
Sergeant Dave Byer and his team of Douglas County Sheriff's deputies are under attack outside the apartment of 37-year-old Matthew Reel. All 3 of the deputies with him have been shot.
Bleeding. Where are you? In the chest. Where in the chest? Where in the chest? Stay with me, Charlie. Stay with me.
My patrol Tahoe was the closest, so I ran to it, got it.
Get him over here! Right in front of us. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We got you. Backseat of my truck. Ready? One's got a chest wound, one shot in the arm.
Deputies Davis, Pelly, and Doyle are taken to the hospital.
Where I gotta go.
Meanwhile, Sergeant Byer turns back to the apartment complex.
I geared up and we were gonna try to make another attempt to get Zach out.
His 4th deputy, Zach Parrish, is still inside gunman Matthew Reel's apartment.
There was a chance he was still alive. For every minute that went by, his chances of survival decreased.
Let's put together a rescue team to get that 1 deputy out.
The sergeant and I stacked up on the door. He basically took a peek around the corner and we came under heavy gunfire again.
Parrish, can you hear me?
Yeah, you shoot diagonally down.
SWAT team made entry into the front door, and then in the process of doing so, they engaged the suspect. He had fired a number of rounds at our officers, hitting one of them, and we fired and killed him.
The SWAT team recovers Deputy Parrish, but it's too late.
So I came out of surgery. But I kept asking, you know, how's Doyle? He's fine, he's downstairs. How's Taylor? She's fine. And then kind of when I asked about Zach, it kind of, and then finally they told me.
He was alone in that apartment. He died there alone. Even though I know I would have been killed, at least he wouldn't have been alone if I would have stayed in there with him. That's what haunts me. Not a day goes by that I don't replay what happened in my head and that I don't think about Zach or Gracie, his wife, and his 2 girls.
I never thought that I would be at my husband's funeral with two sweet baby girls that would never truly get to know their father. The only way that I could think of was through writing a letter to him of just basically my vows.
I promise to raise our girls with the Lord as my focus. I promise to raise them in a home that bleeds blue.
Zach was such an engaged father. He loved well and he loved deeply. And it's no secret that he loved Christmas lights. 3 or 4 times a week, we were getting in the car and looking at Christmas lights. And I remember driving at one point and thinking, we've done this a lot. Like, it's as if we've packed a lifetime of looking at Christmas lights into this month. And it came full circle on the 31st when I was able to go, we did. Like, we really did.
1721, you are clear for end of watch. Thank you for your service, and rest easy, sir. We have the watch from here.
It's been just over 4 months since the shooting, and Matthew Reel's history and possible motives are coming into focus.
He had a beef with law enforcement.
We're learning more and more about Matthew Reel, mostly from Reel himself, due to his extensive presence online.
And you know who's gonna flub big time next election? Spurlock. He's a clown.
How many firearms did he have?
He had 11 firearms.
Sheriff Tony Spurlock is now on a mission to try and prevent something like this from happening again.
I'd like to see Colorado have an extreme risk protection order law that will give law enforcement and family members a tool to help save their loved ones. This is not an attack on the Second Amendment. It's people with a mental health crisis not being taken care of and then having direct access to weapons.
Would it have saved Zach, do you think?
I have to say I would have, because I know for a fact this guy would not have been able to buy the 2 rifles that he used to shoot Zach.
For Zach Parrish's colleagues, the past months have been focused on regaining their lives as friends, family members, and in the memory of their fallen brother as officers.
What do you guys want people to remember about Zach? His good nature. Yeah. He wanted to be that light that everybody could look to and have fun with and enjoy.
Zach is downright a hero. There's no other way about it. He's the poster child for who you want to hire as a police officer.
He was all about helping people, which is particularly cruel irony to the fact that he was trying to help this person on that night.
Zach was the type of man that if you had told that team, someone is going to die tonight, Zach would have said, I'm still going in there. I will put my life on the line, because he knew every single day putting on that badge that he was putting his life on the line to help people.
For Nightline, I'm Clayton Sandell in Highlands Ranch, Colorado.